Taurus. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Taurus Tarot. Love tarot, love reading, love messages. Let's take a deep dive. See who and what is coming through. Thoughts, feelings, intentions, moves. I don't know either. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Taurus today. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Six of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Gosh. The Two of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh. The King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. This is somebody that you've been waiting on for too long. Are you even waiting anymore? Next level. It's like, okay, there's some stagnation around totally moving on, waiting for this person to be ready, literally, for the next level. For a lot of you, this is around getting more serious from platonic and or physical. In general, whatever it is for you, gosh, yeah. Oh, this is just so clear. It's also really clear that there's a wait. It's somebody you're waiting on to make a particular move. You're still here in some ways. I can see that, but barely. And look, it also comes through in our King of Cups today in the upright. This is a Pisces energy, our master of emotions. Look at the look on the face in our King of Cups today, sort of looking a little bit like, I don't know, apathetic is the word, suspicious, but it's connecting here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is already really slow. Even more so here, which is quite literally connected to this weight in the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And on the other end, the Two of Wands in reverse. And by the way, this is literally your energy, Taurus. It's Venus in Taurus, but it's here connecting directly in the partnership placement with Ace of Pentacles in reverse around the next level. So what does that mean? Deeper, more serious, exclusive feelings, next level in terms of where the relationship is going, moving in, marriage, but somebody who hasn't been ready. And there's definitely this feeling like, yeah, oh my gosh, that you are not quite ready to give up, but really close, maybe already getting there. So this is really validating. It's already pretty clear. The Hermit is here in the upright. Bigger picture, major arcana energy. Of course, this is Virgo and Mercury. And it is an energy of getting clarity, thinking things over, obviously, around Virgo and their ruling planet, Mercury. And it's interesting because Mercury just came out of retrograde in Cancer, although we're still feeling it. And it's actually moving now through Cancer as we are here in Leo season. So whether you're here in real time or not, this is what I'm channeling. So welcome when you're here. You're here when you're meant to be here, whether it's real time or later. So trust the timing on that. But in this energy of things moving and coming to light in Leo, but this emotional energy still of Mercury moving through Cancer is incredibly clear, because this is where we are, and it's connected literally where you both are, I want to say, to the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn and Saturn energy. So a really strong validation around what you're waiting for, the choice, the move. That's somebody struggling around that. This is literally commitment issues. One of these pentacles is yours. You can see it here. What is the other one? Somebody's fear around commitment in general. Okay. So the Death card is in reverse. And there's a stagnation energy around this, and it's exactly how I feel because it's also connecting me to the Six of Swords in reverse, which, look, oddly enough, has a skull in between the Three of Swords on each side. It's kind of like, you know, are we here in this energy? I think it's inevitable. Should this person not be ready to share their feelings about this, how they feel about you on a deeper level? Again, should this be around platonic and or physical, but in general, sharing feelings and feelings about next level, whatever that is, moving in, getting more serious, long-term, whatever, that there is, you're not waiting anymore, you know, kind of energy, because this is like, I'm still here. I haven't moved on. There's still some energy here of like not being ready to move on as well. And the connection here with the Death card and our Six of Swords today is just really strong for me because this is a stagnation around that. And the King of Swords is here in reverse. The Empress is coming here in the upright. Taurus, this is your energy. Major Arcana. Here's what I like about this is somebody who's ready, at the very least, to open up. We are looking at the Five of Pentacles here too, by the way. It's like right where my hand is. They say you vote with your feet. Voting with my hands, it's where it's taking me. On this wait for whatever this next level is here in the Ace of Pentacles, is this Five of Pentacles, which is an energy of loss, but also an energy of worry. So it's kind of like, if I don't open up about my feelings, if I don't open up about my feelings about my person or feelings about things moving forward, because that's a lot of what this is in the Empress energy. Can the Empress, you know, the leader of all 12 star signs, can create and grow anything. It's literally around creation, around new beginnings. It could be for some of you that it's literal around being ready for this level around family energy. Now that's really specific, but there is some energy of worry here that you're not waiting anymore. Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is our princess charming kind of energy. It's a Scorpio energy. And it is not as slow as the Knight of Pentacles, who's even slower here in reverse, but second to the slowest, I want to say. And it's also around the feelings. It's around this relationship. And I want to validate around that water energy too. Once again, should this be around platonic and or physical, somebody here ready, if not for it, are they ready to step up and talk about it? So yeah, as I say that, Temperance is here. Connected to the heart chakra, major arcana energy. And what I like about this is Archangel Michael, who just wants to get everybody on the path to the truth. An energy of strength in that. And literally a balanced energy, and a super strong validation around the weight as well. It's just not even a question. And the weight for me is around the conversation about it. So that's what I want to say. Somebody here ready and opening up, ready to have the conversation, or maybe trying to get ready as fast as they can, because there is a worry here that you are not going to wait much longer. So Knight of Cups, and then moving here, skipping past, at least at this point, the Queen, going straight into the King of Cups. Yeah, the feelings and whatever the delays have been, this is the movement, Three of Wands. The Sun and Aries energy. So this is a coming together energy, number one. And I actually want to bring in what else is yours here. And we're going to talk about this more in a moment, okay? But I don't want to disrupt the flow of what is yours here. Taurus. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. This is literally where things have been. And that's what I wanted to say as well, as opening up to talk about it, because the King of Swords in reverse is also a really strong validation for me around either the lack of communication here or the difficulty around that. And I can also see that here in the Eight of Swords. God, this is making me crazy today. My own flowers and my throat chakra. I don't know if you can hear this. I'm sure you can. It's picking up on the blockage, Jupiter and Gemini energy, because this is what they have been. This is what they've been holding back. Have you said something? Have they seen something or heard something? Because there's an energy here that somebody knows if they don't get out of this Hermit energy and move into literally the Wheel of Fortune energy, that they're going to lose you. And if they have already, that they're going to lose you forever. So that's the other thing that's really clear here around the Three of Wands is the movement. Again, it's right here on the Two of Wands in reverse, which is what you've been waiting for. And the delay, I want to say the delay being over. Somebody here ready to open up about their feelings. Yeah, the end of the cycle, the World card. For a lot of you, the collective energy, I have to say, has just been coming through really strong around Platonic and Physical. We are at YouTube. We are on YouTube. And by the way, this is the only place that I release my readings here, my verified channel on YouTube, here at the Tarot Closet. So remember, if you see here or suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, including the way I read and somebody changing it using another voice, if you know what I mean, let me know. The email is in the video description and on the About Me page. So what I wanted to say to you is, we're here in this World card, which, by the way, you're in this energy, Taurus. And it's very validating that we're at the end of the cycle here. So what has been keeping this person from making what feels like a pretty life-changing decision, we're coming out of whatever those obstacles have been and completing the picture here between the two of you. It is connecting here really strongly to the Empress, which wanted to be your overall energy, which is you, which is somebody being ready. So somebody's ready to open up. Somebody's ready to talk about this energy long term. Again, whether we're looking at just physical and or platonic, or we're looking at something on another level that might even include moving or relocation. Because the travel energy is here as well. And I want to validate that not only in the Three of Wands, but very much so here in the bigger picture in the World card. So if there is this energy around moving in or relocating, and I just want to validate for those of you that it might be around marriage or being ready, at the very least, ready to talk about perhaps some family energy here. Yeah. Because the Magician is in reverse. And this is a really strong validation for me of things not reaching the potential that they have because somebody's struggling around this commitment energy. Again, one of these pentacles is yours. What is the other one? Is somebody just afraid of expressing their feelings in general? Are they afraid of marriage? As I'm bringing it through, I was looking at, as it's coming in, the Four of Wands, which is very much around marriage for me today. It's Venus and Aries energy. It's almost like, too, I'm wondering, it has that judgment energy. If I know what I want, are you ready for this? At the very least, are you ready to talk about it? How do you feel about it? That's just super validating. And that's the thing. This could go really either way. It's life-changing decision energy, getting closer to soulmate, true purpose energy. Like, what are we doing? What is this? I know what I want. What about you? And could it be that that cycle ends and it's completing for the two of you, and as everybody's moving into the Fool, that it's apart? Of course. I mean, it's going to be really specific to you. But somebody has regret. Somebody definitely has some regret for how things are the way they are now, like how it got here, and they're panicked. And boy, is this validating here with the Five of Cups. The possibility of also of the moving on energy, but the possibility not not guaranteed. Like there's definitely a stagnation around it being over. But somebody is panicked about it. Okay. The Six of Pentacles is here. So in this energy, actually, of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, waiting on hearing about like reciprocity in the feelings about marriage and or family energy, or a rewind here into how serious is this? Do you feel this on a deeper level past platonic and or physical? For those of you, that's where it is. Because it's just really super clear for me that you've been waiting on somebody to make a choice about it. And the Six of Pentacles coming in, connecting here with our Four of Wands, the World card, the Empress. I feel like you're getting your answer, you know? The Two of Cups is here. Okay. So this is really, really validating, not only around the feelings that you love each other, but look, one person here in our Two of Cups today, Venus in Cancer, is kind of like they're not, it's not like the usual depiction in a Two of Cups energy, you know, where they're both intertwined and together. One of them's like a little bit oblivious. The other one is sort of leaning over and not really sure. So the feelings are here, and this is where I feel like they're being revealed. And it's also really validating for a lot of you that it's not just around the feelings. It's right here on the King of Cups, by the way, in the Six of Pentacles. So that's reciprocal, how they feel about you. If you wanted to know if it's beyond physical or platonic, yes, it does. That energy is here. It's definitely here. But for some of you, this is also around the Three of Cups, the last two coming in, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's around feelings about another level. Ace of Pentacles, the next level, which for some of you is around literal relocation or moving, marriage, family energy, whether it's around building it or rebuilding it or additions. The Three of Cups is here, so it is really validating for me around coming together and communicating. This is Mercury in Cancer energy. And it's quite literal that this is what it's about, the King of Pentacles, the commitment. And somebody's wearing an actual blindfold here in the King of Pentacles, which is wild. This is a Virgo ruled by Mercury energy. And it's the slowest king, actually. And the second slowest, our King of Cups here. So it's really not surprising. And our fastest king is also here too. Our two fastest kings are also here, but they're both in reverse. Yeah, the King of Swords and the King of Wands. So ready to talk about it, not being clear, like not being ready. A lot of this is around not being ready to talk about it. But we're coming here to the end of this cycle where you may run into each other or see each other if you're already around each other or you know they can be there. And if you can see each other at the wedding, at the gathering, at the party. But I also want to validate as I channel for you with Mercury now moving through Cancer, having come out of retrograde in Cancer, which was something in itself, right? Around the communication, whether it's in person or it's via an email, something around a social media platform, SMS, a phone call, whatever it is, somebody has not been ready for it and even ready to talk about it, but you're also at the end of your rope here, I feel like, in terms of waiting. So whether they've seen or heard something or you've said something, this is somebody, excuse me, who is making this conversation happen. Could we be looking at things moving forward together? Yeah, there's definitely a possibility of the future still that's still here. But there also needs to be Some really clear communication around it because you've been waiting for somebody to make a choice and they've really been struggling, not being ready and not even being ready to talk about it. The bottom of the deck, by the way, the Tarot Closet Channeled Love Messages, is you are my other half, which is connecting me directly here to the Two of Cups, and also here with the Three of Cups, the soul connection, also here with the World card, soulmate energy. So I want to tell you, I talk about this a lot here at the Tarot Closet, and it's true, we have many soulmates. We have many soulmates, romantic and otherwise, in our life that come in and leave and stay and come back, whatever, in our lifetimes. It doesn't always mean everything is, this is how it is and it's perfect in the futures. That's it. It doesn't always mean forever. What it does mean here today is that's the energy that is here. So this is one of them, I guess you could say. At the very least, it's really clear that this is somebody who sees it that way. And this cycle is ending. Somebody's ready to give you an answer, I guess you could say. If you're even still here, and that's the other thing, it might be why. Because has there been some kind of an ultimatum, or have they seen or heard something? Have you specifically said something? Because there's definitely this feeling of apathy around it, like super sick of waiting, maybe even haven't already given up on it, excuse me. But somebody's ready now. They're ready definitely to talk about this longer term energy, and it's coming from an honest place. You are home to me is here. I'm starting to understand our connection. Yeah, it's here on the Six of Pentacles, the reciprocity, and also connecting with the Two of Cups. And this has hit me hard. Why? Somebody, are you on your way out? Well, look what they're asking. Do you still love me? You are my person, Taurus. It's going right there on the Empress. Your energy. And I'll make things right. I need you to know this now. Soul connection is here. It's already been coming through. It's here on the Two of Cups, and it's connecting with, I'm starting to understand our connection. And this is just so validating. We have a deep soul connection. That's the other thing about the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It is connecting me with the World card. So whether that's one thing like somebody who would need to change something in their life, like even obviously around location, or we're looking at other connections, to money, location, people, romantic or otherwise. It's definitely here, but I also just want to validate that energy around the Two of Pentacles in reverse of somebody perhaps as well that's just been afraid of how much deeper it goes for them, like struggling against that. Okay, yeah, this is really validating. I love you just came in. Going here also on the Empress with you are my person. I want to talk, but I'm scared. Yeah, this has been a lot of it. Is this, again, are you still here? Because they're actually questioning if you still love them. I don't deserve you, but I want you. And this has hit me hard because you are my other half. And I feel we have a deep soul connection. But I'm messing this up from my fear. I feel like I've known you forever. Connecting here with I'm starting to understand our connection, and you are home to me. I talk to my friends about you. I talk to my friends about us. In your last channeled love message, Taurus, you inspire a love in me I never knew. So yeah, there's definitely, there is a lot of judgment energy here actually around waking up to that. There's definitely here somebody's triggered around losing you, and if they have, at the possibility, at the thought. It's like afraid of that thought that they might forever, because they've been in this super slow energy, but also really not being open and deciding and decisive, I want to say. Here we go. It's here on the Three of Wands. Beautiful Taurus, thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.